What an absolute snowy covered mess. What's going on YouTube? It is Luke Waters back again with the YouTube video. And today I'm actually going to be talking about the Caprice with the Caprice in the video. So today I want to talk about the BTR Stage 4 camshaft that is available for the Caprice. More importantly, the one for the 6-liter. And is it a cam for you? Now I bought this cam because I want something loud, something rowdy that still got pretty good performance, and this cam did not disappoint. Granted, to get this cam to work, you gotta do a lot of extra extensive work. You gotta get an aftermarket intake manifold. You gotta get headers. I mean, obviously with any cam, you're gonna have to get headers. But overall, I am in love with this cam. It just sounds great. I have a little exhaust clip at the beginning of this video. It just overall makes the car feel so good. I have not driven this thing in forever, obviously because it's snowy outside. And I've been focused on the G8. Obviously, the G8's gone. It's at the exhaust shop. This car doesn't deserve this punishment of being covered in snow. I really need to get a bigger garage. So like the video and subscribe so I can get a bigger garage. Anyways, let's look under the hood and let me talk more about this camshaft. It's so dirty. It's so dirty. It's gonna be an absolute mess in this garage tomorrow morning with all the snow melting off of it. Oh jeez, oh crap! The snow is apparently really heavy. Okay, it won't stay up. Maybe my hood shocks are blown. Anyways, I'll just hold it up. Without further ado, here is under the engine, obviously the Rotofab cold air intake, highly recommend. Rod mounted intake, Blue Line Performance, Manzo headers, etc, etc. Nice AC Delco plug wires and all the other goodies to accommodate this beautiful American sounding camshaft. Stay. So is this camshaft right for you? Now obviously, if you want to keep good miles per gallon, you don't want to go with the big BTR Stage 4 cam, you probably want to go with the Stage 2 or Stage 1. But for me, if you're gonna go for more power in your car, why do you really care about fuel economy? If it's a daily driving setup, I would not recommend the BTR Stage 4 for daily driving, by the way. It's not good for daily driving. It is dailyable, obviously, but it's not the best. Kind of an uncomfortable cam, but anyways, that's not the point. Reliability. That mostly comes down to supporting mods. Now, I did the trunnion upgrades as well, the BTR trunnion upgrades, the springs, everything you can do with the support of this cam to make it work and make it reliable, and it has not skipped a beat in the last 3 years I've ran it. Now, my favorite part, the chop. I mean, come on, it's a BTR Stage 4. It's going to chop like there's no tomorrow. The sound of this cam is so powerful. It just sounds so freaking good. I'll throw in an exhaust clip at some point in this video just to give you guys a demonstration, but man, this cam just roars so well, and it's very healthy in this car, and I love the way it sounds. I love the way it lopes. It even shakes the car side to side. Oh, it's just perfect. It's the cam that I wanted. Obviously, I'm tickled pink talking about it, but obviously, like I said, if you want a cam to drive every day, I would not recommend this cam at all. It's just not very good for comfortability. Like when you're driving it, the car just shakes and rattles and you feel every little bit of it. The miles per gallon is complete garbage. Well, mostly because I'm on E85. But when I'm on 93, I'll average about 13 miles per gallon on the highway. And that is really bad. And one thing people skip out on when they get a camshaft like this is they don't get the correct torque converter. And I made that same mistake. Now, I love Circle D. I think they make great products. I'm going to go with the Circle D converter upgrade on this eventually. I do have the 3200. I believe it's the 278 millimeter stall. It is, it's poop. It's not very good. It doesn't launch the way I want to off the line. This cam bogs really hard off the line because it doesn't make its peak power until a much higher RPM. So off the line, this thing is a complete dog. In order to fix that, you need a higher torque converter, or just get a manual transmission. So take that into consideration when you're buying your cam, is what torque converter is gonna work best. Obviously with a good tune, any torque converter will essentially work and make the car drivable, but it won't work to its full potential. Another thing with this cam that you cannot do is mill the heads. So milling the heads is basically you're flattening down, you're decking them, causing a bigger combustion, and hence making more power. You cannot do that to this because the piston to valve clearance is way too tight on this cam. But you can fly cut the pistons and then mill the heads, which I would highly recommend doing, which is something I kind of want to do to this. Like, I want to make this like the most insane naturally aspirated setup BTR Stage 4 car, but that's a lot of work, a lot of monies. But like I said, is the BTR Stage 4 cam right for you? I think these are things to take into consideration when you're buying a camshaft. Just make sure you're getting something that's going to accommodate to whatever your needs are for your car. I'm gonna tell you one thing, guys. When I'm done making this video, I'm gonna give this big whale a nice clean bath. I already cleaned the garage floor from the G8's ugly disgusting mess. Look how dark. That was the oil from the G8. That's not acceptable. That is disgusting. No oil should ever be that dark that comes out of a car. Probably gonna check the oil on this, possibly change the oil. I don't see a reason why I'm gonna change it. I'm not gonna drive it maybe so it has new oil for next season, but I wanna get this thing in storage. I wanna get it covered. I wanna get it properly stored so that way it doesn't rust out. Because the G8 will be back in the garage, guys. I do have a startup. It does run. I'm gonna post about that later on this week. I just figured when I got the Caprice in the garage, why not talk about it a little bit and kind of walk around the car. It's been a while. And review the BTR Stage 4 camshaft. Yeah, guys, figured this would be a short little video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the Caprice again. I've kind of missed it not being in the garage. I need more space. Maybe I'll knock down this wall right here and just go straight through and have a breezeway. It'd be kind of nice. I can store 2 cars in here that way. But I'll probably never do that. I'll just move out of this house and get a bigger house with a nicer garage. Anyways, it's been your boy Luke Waters, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I missed you.